Okay, so we're going to try this one, which is example 6 out of 9.4. Okay, so I've got some horribleness, right, with x's and b's. Okay, what do you see right off the bat?
The difference of squares.
Good, I hope you see the difference of squares where?
On the bottom of the first.
On the bottom of the top, right? Right here? You guys see that one? Is this a difference of squares?
No.
Wait, why is it not?
It's not a difference of squares because it's a sum of squares. Difference of squares factors easily. Sum of squares is a more difficult beast.
Because the sum is adding.
Yeah, because the sum's adding and the cross terms don't drop out.
And so the difference is
Yeah, yeah, exactly. When I say difference of squares, what I really mean is there's a square, and I'm taking a difference between them.
Okay, that makes a lot more sense.
Sorry. I should probably have specified. Yeah, so difference really does mean subtraction in this case.
Okay.
So sum of squares doesn't have an easy factoring. So we're going to leave that one alone. But this piece we could factor easily. What's the more pressing thing that I should do?
Flip it? No.
Okay, so good, Loretta. Why or why not can I flip it?
Because you have to see the big bar.
Yeah, so I don't have a big bar here, right? So I can't flip that one. The whole bottom's a sum of fractions, not a fraction. So what should I do first? Yeah, I should probably work the bottom into a fraction. The top's already done for me, right? I don't have to do that piece. But I'd probably deal with this bottom bit. So first things first, let's deal with the bottom. Right, so here I'm thinking, right, I got this whole bit, that's the bottom. Right? So what's the bottom? Let's see, it's x minus b over x plus b. Oh my god. Find the phone.
I don't know. I'm sorry.
It's really no big deal. No need to panic or break it.
The sheep broke.
Okay, so we're here, right? So we've got x minus b over x plus b plus x plus b over x minus b. Okay, so let's think here. What's our common bottom? What was your common bottom, Jennifer?
X plus b, x minus b.
Perfect. Good.
Wait,
You guys with
why-
that?
Why can you flip it again? Say
Because it's a sum of two fractions. I could flip it if it was one fraction, right? But I don't know how to flip over a sum of fractions without doing some additional stuff. So this is the additional stuff I'm going to do. All right, so I think, all right, this is the common bottom. So that means, what does the first piece need? Yeah, it needs an x minus b. It's already got the x plus b. So I've got x minus b over x plus b, right? Extra parentheses so I don't screw stuff up. And then I need to multiply this by x minus b over x minus b, right? And then we'll add x plus b over x minus b, and now we need to multiply by x plus b, top and bottom. Don't forget the top. Okay? We need to keep things unchanged, so we're multiplying by ones, right? Okay, so now what? Okay, so let's see. What's easy for me to deal with? How about the bottom? What's the bottom? It's x plus b times x minus b, right? Why is it that? Because we made it that, right? We did that to it. Okay, good. All right, so we've got x plus b times x minus b on the bottom. What do we get on the top?
X minus b plus x plus b.
x minus b squared plus x plus b squared. Yeah, right? Yeah,
How did you get that second step?
second step. From here to here, from here to there,
How did you get that sum?
on the top.
No, the middle section between. the
Oh,
two
this sum?
equals. Yeah.
It's from that one. Right? This stuff here is this thing. This stuff here, that is that thing. The only step that I did here was I multiplied this piece by 1, right? That's what this is.
Oh, you're multiplying it to get the same.
Yeah, I'm getting the same bottom. Cool. All right, so I got this. That's the bottom now as a fraction, right? Okay, so if that's the bottom now as a fraction, what do I do with it? What is it doing?
That half and.
Okay, so I should take this, divide by that half, right? So I get an x plus, oh wait, what was it doing? This thing, right? Equals, all right, it's a x squared plus b squared over x squared minus b squared divided by that junk, right? So that's a x minus b squared plus x plus b squared divided by x plus b times x minus b. Okay, so let's see, now what? Okay, I flip that. So I've got an x squared plus b squared over, what did you guys notice about that thing before? That's a difference of squares on the bottom, right? Okay, so I may as well do that now. So I've got an x plus b times x minus b. And then I should be multiplying by that thing flipped over, right? So on the top there will be a x plus b times a x minus b. Then on the bottom I've got that kind of crazy thing, right?
This is out of control.
Yeah, it is a little complicated, right?
Yeah.
But you just keep track each step, do simple things.
But see, my first thing was, oh, I see a difference, a square.
Yeah.
I'm going to do it.
Sure, do it. It's not going to break anything.
No, on the top.
Ah, so way up here?
Yeah, that's the first,
That's-
bottom one, that's what I
Yeah.
saw first.
That's fine.
Okay,
You're going to get that anyway, right? We had to do it eventually.
okay.
So let's see, now what can I cancel? Can I cancel stuff?
Oh.
Oh yeah, there's a x plus b, a x plus b, and
X minus B and an X minus B.
x minus b and an x minus b.
No.
They don't cancel.
Don't quite crazy that one yet. So why can't I cancel this stuff and this stuff?
Because they're grouped together.
Yeah, these guys are grouped together. Dang it. And I'd have to FOIL these out, right? That's actually going to be my next step because I'm not sure if I'm done, right? And I'm thinking, well, I don't know, there's like some minus b's and some plus b's. Maybe some of this junk is going to cancel, and then I'll maybe be able to cancel with the x squared plus b squared. You guys see that? I'm kind of looking at this and I'm kind of thinking, right, I'm looking at this piece, I'm thinking, additive, that's spelled wrong, additive, cancel, maybe? You guys see that? I'm kind of hoping that when I multiply this out, there's some stuff that'll that'll have a minus sign and a plus sign version of the same thing, I can probably cancel some stuff. I'm not hoping for multiplicative canceling. I'm hoping for additive canceling. You guys see that? So my next step should be to FOIL these out, right? Can I do that? No. Not with this equipment?
I don't know, because there's a plus sign in it.
It's okay though, we can still FOIL.
It's okay. You
Right?
said not to FOIL when you add.
Yeah, I said not to FOIL in these, didn't I?
Yes.
Yeah, but I have no other hope here, right? I can't factor anything out of this, so the only thing I can try is to FOIL.
So it's like a last resort.
Exactly, it's a last resort because you're going to make the problem probably worse. Unless you have a good reason to suspect an additive cancel, I would recommend not FOILing. But here I have a good reason because there's a minus sign and a plus sign. You see that? All right, so should we FOIL these out somewhere else?
Yeah, that'll work.
Okay, so you guys mind if I ditch my stuff at the bottom? We already dealt with the bottom. We've got that the way we want it. So let's erase this and go for, all right. I'm looking for x minus b squared, right?
And so we're doing the bottom again.
Yeah, we're dealing with the bottom of the bottom, right? You guys see this? All right, so what do I get when I FOIL this out? Okay, I get an x squared, right? That's from these guys. That's the first. Then, how do you spell FOIL? O is outside, right? So which ones are the outside ones? These guys? So I get a negative bx. Insides, what do I get? Negative bx2. Okay, then what do I get out of the last?
Positive.
Yeah, it's positive. Why is it positive?
Minus.
Because there's two negatives, right? Okay, so this gives me x squared minus 2bx plus b squared, right? How many of you would have lost the minus 2bx? Some of you. Remember to FOIL. FOILing is important. Okay, so how about if I do x plus b squared? What do I get?
Oh, x squared plus 2xb plus b squared.
Good. Same thing, but with a positive in the middle, right? Because there's no concerns about negative signs on this one. Cool? Okay, so I can rewrite my step I was doing as, all right, there's a x squared plus b squared on top, right? And then on the bottom, there's a what? There's a this plus that, right? Oh yeah, so I should probably add them before I stick them in here, right? Let's add them first. It doesn't matter. You can stick them in here and then deal with the cancels, or we can deal with the cancels up here. Which one do you guys want?
Cancel over there.
Cancel over here? Okay, so I'm looking for, all right, I got x squared minus 2bx plus b squared, and I'm adding x squared plus 2bx plus b squared, right? So we're combining like terms, right? So the b squareds, how many of those are there? There's 2b squareds. What do I get out of the middle?
Nothing.
Nothing? What do I get out of the beginning?
2x.
2x squared. So that's my bottom. Do I really need the 0?
No.
Not really. So I can rewrite this as 2x squared plus 2b squared. Now what do you do?
Cancel.
You take the 2 out.
Yeah, factor a 2 out first.
Oh my.
This is a massively long problem, right?
Yeah.
What do I get when I factor the 2 out?
X squared plus
X squared plus b squared.
okay.
And now what? Yeah, I can cancel this and this. Right, because that is the whole top and this is
So would it just
multiplied. So what do I get? 1/2.
that's way too much.
So this is long, right?
Yes.
But what's the key to doing the long ones? Yeah, just step by step by step. If you have to pretend that this is a whole homework assignment, go for it. Really. Like, okay, here's problem 1. Sort out the bottom. Right? Okay, we did problem 1. We sorted out the bottom. Right? Okay, then what was problem 2? Problem 2 was rewrite this guy. So we did that. Then we multiplied and canceled some stuff. Right? Problem 3 looked like FOIL a bunch of junk out and add it together. Then problem 4 looked like take this and cancel some stuff. Oh look, we were done. It was only really like 5 or 10 steps.
That's it.
Right? I mean, these are long, but if you just go a step at a time, life will be okay. Where were you lost, Point?
11 steps. Way at the beginning where it says x minus b squared.
Oh, okay, way back at the beginning where they found the common denominator
Yeah,
for
I
the
didn't
top.
understand why there was a square.
Yeah,
Where
it
it came from.
gets out of the common bottoms for the
Yeah.
bottom.